today it was just hard to get back into the mode. You're in one mode of just Islam all the time.
Well, outside of the boxing arena, Ali was also very active in the political arena. In 1976, he appeared on Face the Nation, where he spoke about that year's presidential elections and his experience about being Muslim in America.
Mohammed, since this is a political year, do you have a favorite among the presidential candidates? And more interestingly, has anyone asked you for support?
No, they haven't. Made a statement the other day about I'm not voting for no one. I don't know enough about politics, nor do I want people watching this show to be influenced by my feelings, because I don't know enough about it. But the only administration that I really have liked is Ford's administration. For the simple fact, immediately after beating George Foreman, I was invited to the White House and met him and his daughter. King Hussein was just in the country, and he thought enough of me.
Oh, so this is perfect. This is how you guys can hear me.
With my religion, he thought enough of me to invite me to entertain him and to meet him at the White House. So I've been to the White House twice. So if I had to do any voting, which I don't know enough about politics, but I like President Ford and his administration.
Can I go back to the money just for a minute?
Just a moment on this question of endorsing somebody. You have also said that you would vote for Jimmy Carter, have you not?
I mentioned no names.
Seems to me you were on record in a newspaper article as saying you would vote for Jimmy Carter.
I remember I said no name. I said there's a certain fella, I just like his smile.
Well, were you put off by the ethnic purity remark that he made?
No, I don't know nothing about that. I don't condemn people for making remarks or making statements. I'm sure we all make statements off camera that would get us all in trouble. But because somebody made a mistake, I'm one who's been criticized for things I've said, so I'm the last one to condemn any man for something he said, because I'm a victim of the same circumstance.
Well, you leave us kind of hung up. You like Jimmy, you like a man with a certain smile, and you like President Ford.
I didn't say no name. I like your smile.
You like a man with a certain smile for president, and you like President Ford, so you're going to vote for both of them?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say I like him for president. I just said I like him.
Bro, it's so annoying trying to get him to say something.
I see all the politicians smiling. What make you think I mean Carter?
I pursue this for one particular reason. There's been a big problem lately.
Thank you, Froyo.
Diminished vote from the black segment of the American population. The blacks have not been voting in anywhere like their past strength. And so I wonder whether you, as one of the recognized figures of the black community, might give a push to black voting, or whether you think of this is important.
I think it's important if the man we vote for does the right job and means right for all people. I don't know too much about politics, so this is why Carter, Ford, or whoever, I cannot openly make a statement who I'm supporting or who I'll vote for, because I don't know. But the administration that I like, and the one, I've been under a few presidents since I've been popular, but I've never been honored like I have by President Ford.
If I can go back just for a minute, and this is obviously meant in a spirit of friendliness. The question of the Islamic religion and your future in that. The impression one gets is perhaps it is loosening up a bit after the death of Elijah Muhammad. Do you think it's changing now, and that your role in it can change?
Oh, shoot, Tacaverse. Yo, thank you so much, Tacaverse. Check out Muhammad Ali on hijab and on his bodyguard. 2 good speeches. Okay? Muhammad Ali on...
to teach that the white man is a devil.
Okay, which one, Tacaverse? Muhammad Ali on hijab and on his bodyguard.
A bodyguard. Do you have...
No.
You don't?
I got one bodyguard. He has no eyes, though he sees. He has no ears, though he hears. Oh. He remembers everything with the aid of mind and memory. When he wishes to create a thing, he just orders it to be, and it comes into existence. But this order is not conveyed in words, which takes a tongue to formulate, or which sound carries ears. He hears the secrets of those under quiet thoughts. He stops those who's that? It's God. Oh, he's my bodyguard. He's your bodyguard. He's the supreme, the wise. So if I can't depend on him, if I get a bodyguard, I'm telling God, I don't trust you. I'm telling God, I'm watching for everybody. He gets at the gun. I'll watch for somebody. No. Allah is my God.
What about one final
Whoa.
I pray every morning at 5 o'clock. My clock rings at 4:30. I'm up at 5. I take a shower
Muslim
and
production.
I put my white.
have a bodyguard? Do you have... You don't?
I got one bodyguard. He has no
Okay, that was crazy.
eyes, though
He has no eyes, but he can see. Muslim production. Where's Muslim production? Dali. Frick, where is it? Oh. Talkiverse, which one about the hijab? Oh, maybe it's this one. Why do women cover up?
They took off.
Okay, here we go.
They took off the miniskirts. They wear the long robes down, the headpieces. They are just like the Muslims in America, and they follow him through his word. So what I'm saying to you is what I have heard. I mean, what I'm saying. I don't know who I'm influencing until they themselves stand up.
What's wrong with miniskirts? What's wrong with hot pants? I mean...
Well, see, this is a European design thing, but righteous people, you go to Saudi Arabia and tell a woman to put on miniskirt. Go to Zaire, Africa, have the women put on short dresses. They'd be fine. They're locked up. Go to Pakistan, or go to all throughout black Islamic Muslim.
Oh, Muslim production.
Number one, I have a wife. And
Yo.
she's got a skirt up to here. And then what's happening? Well,
How we doing?
All I want everybody to see her. What's the man? I mean, people look.
Can't believe you're in here.
Lusting for her, all kind of freaks and no good people on the streets. Why I want my wife? She came bent over because the panties show if the wind blow. It shows the behind. Cows and animals and mules. Human beings don't walk behind out. Savages walking with their behinds out. And my wife's behind ain't for every man to look at. You understand? So it makes a lot of sense. So how can I protect my woman if I'm walking down the street, she's half naked, and some sadist run up and grab her? Hell, I shouldn't have put out there. If I got merchandise I want to sell, I put them in the window for you to see. So if I know my wife,
that's what Andrew Tate said.
Everybody see my wife. What's private? What's mine? Everybody looking at her. What do you mean? What's wrong with it? How can you have a wife or somebody you love? Anything God made precious, nature hides it. You cannot find diamonds easy. You have to dig and dig and dig. Then you got to work to clean them. You cannot.
Whoa.
You cannot find. Listen.
Okay, yo, this is crazy.
You cannot find gold. Everything God made valuable, He made it hard to get. Pearls.
What's up, Noah?
And ain't my all. You have to dig, and half the time it don't strike. Everything God created that was valuable, He made it hard to get to.
Hey, Noah.
A woman more important than some.
Noah has also helped build the foundation of this channel. Noah, listen to this.
If I got merchandise I want to sell, I put them in the window.
Wait one second. Let me double check the audio.
So if I want my wife, why do I want everybody to see my wife? What's private? What's mine? Everybody looking at her. What do you mean, what's wrong with it? How can you have a wife or somebody you love? Anything God made precious,
I'm still watching the
nature
video.
hides it. You cannot find diamonds easy. You have to dig and dig and dig. Then you got to work to clean them. You cannot. You cannot find. Listen. You cannot find gold. Everything God made valuable, He made it hard to get. Pearls, rubies.
It's kind of crazy.
And ain't my all. You have to dig, and half the time it don't strike. Everything God created that was valuable, He made it hard to get to. Ain't my woman more important than some diamonds and some oil and some gold? When she's the field which produced my sons and daughters, why should she walk around all nude in all of these design clothes? Her breasts is out. She's on the beach wearing clothes that show more than her panties when she go to bed. That's right. People don't just might as well come out with a brassiere on and her panties. She'd be more covered up than she do in the Europe.
Okay, he's honestly making a good point. If you value your woman, why in the world would you let her walk around in a miniskirt? Because someone at any point could touch her inappropriately. Rather, if you really view your woman as a jewel, as a diamond, as a beautiful, as something precious that needs to be protected, would you not want her to be covered up? I've never heard that idea before until right now, like explained like this, and it does make sense. It says everything in nature that God that's precious is hidden. You don't walk around and find diamonds. I mean, if you value diamonds and money, you wouldn't walk around with $10,000, and you obviously value your woman way more than that. So why would you walk around? It makes sense.
European style with just something covering up her nipple and just a little old G-string over, and she's walking out on the beach naked. These are savages. How am I have my daughter, my wife, or my woman walking around for her man? Ooh, look, I could do. Boy, if I could get to her. What I want that for? She's mine. What you mean, what's wrong with walking around half naked? That don't look bad to you because you're of the European nature, and the black people are righteous. And the Europeans have made them unrighteous.
But look, I mean, before you go on, there are lots of black tribes who nudity is their dress. They walk around naked. There's nothing wrong in that either.
They don't look at it like you do, and I don't know enough about them. They were savages.
They're not savages.
Yes,
There's some very... Well, we were all savages at one point.
They were savages, and we don't style after them. You're talking about the ones who went out into the jungles and started living a beach-like life. We know all about the history of Africa and how it started and this and that, but there are the civilized people there, too. And these are the ones we pattern. I want you two people to stand up and take a bow to show you how women dress and how my wife
Sure, that'd be interesting. Let's look at that.
Yo, W Ali in the chat.
Can we get them on?
This is where our women dress.
Can we put the lights
These are women right here. Do that look bad to you? Ain't that beautiful? And that's the way the black woman should look. That's the way she should walk around. That's the way our women look. They are sisters who were converted through the Muhammad Speaks newspaper. These are thousands and thousands and thousands of women in America. In every city, you'll see this take place in the day. You understand?
Okay, I get what Muhammad Ali is saying. I'm so unused to seeing someone dressed like that they look silly to me. Just being honest.
They're clean. They serve God, Allah. They don't serve some English clothes designer. They serve God, and they're proud of it. And what's wrong with that? You ask what's wrong with miniskirt? What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that.
What man wouldn't want his woman covered up? He can go to work knowing that she ain't somewhere flirting. Some man chasing down the street for her behind part. What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing.
No.
So there's something wrong with that, though, showing it all.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
You don't think nothing's wrong with it?
No, not at all.
You don't?
Not at all.
That's because you're white. That's because your nature is not righteous. Listen,
it's not because I'm white and you're black. I mean, that's nonsense.
No,
and you know
your nature is not righteous.
How do you mean my nature is not righteous?
You said you don't mind your woman walking half naked.
You're making some incredible assumptions about me.
You tell me it's the truth. You're telling the world on television.
Have you got the priority on the truth?
Yes,
you know the truth more than I do?
The truth is that you don't mind your woman walking around half nude.
Sure.
You don't mind it?
No, of course not.
Well, then that means you're not righteous.
But look, let me put a point.
Whoa.
Half nude.
This is crazy.
And you're a Christian. Too.
Let me put it. No,
Salam. Thank you so much. Go to the Muslim lanterns and watch the history of the Quranic text. All right?
That's
what we finish with this.
Christianity shouldn't back
I'm in fact a non-believer if it comes to that.
Now I understand why then you're a non-believer. I'm sorry.
Not at all.
I'm sorry, you're a non-believer.
You can't say just
if
because
you're a non-believer in God, then I understand why you don't care about morals or nothing.
I believe in my own kind of God, like a lot of people do.
You know, Muhammad Ali.
Everything hangs out with his own. White people are cultures different from black people. Puerto Ricans and Indonesians cannot integrate. Egyptians and Germans cannot integrate. Australians and Mexicans cannot integrate. They have different foods. They have different music, different cultures. See, you white...
Salam.